Everybody's talking about the fact that DC released an incredibly sexist shirt. Personally, I don't see what the big deal is. I would totally wear that shirt. Meanwhile, we're talking about Iron Man.
No offense, but I don't play well with others.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that away, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Take away my suit, and what am I? An underpaid, over-caffeinated nerd. Wait, I don't have a suit. I want a suit.
Someone needs to get Nathan a suit.
We need to get him a suit!
Get me a suit! Welcome to Meanwhile, the show that introduces newcomers to the world of comics and connects it to the shows and games you already know and love. My name is Nathan Fodre. Let's get started. Iron Man is Tony Stark, a billionaire, genius, and at the beginning, he was a weapons manufacturing war profiteer. While visiting troops in Vietnam, or Iraq, or Afghanistan, you know what, it's always changing. So let's just say during the war, he was wounded by a bomb, which leaves shrapnel in his chest that's slowly creeping towards his heart. Then, he's held captive in a cave and forced to develop weapons for the enemy. Now this is a classic bad day. Instead of doing that, he builds a suit of armor that keeps him alive and gives him enough firepower to escape and return home. Repulsor rave! After being on the receiving end of lethal weaponry, he pledges to only develop non-lethal technology and continually updates and redesigns his Iron Man suits for all purposes, including a stealth suit for invisibility, a deep space suit for cosmic travel, and one where he can carry the suit in a briefcase. Yeah, a briefcase.
A briefcase?
What do you mean? Like a toilet?
What? There's a toilet in a briefcase? Kinda like that, but with more firepower. I guess it depends on what you eat. Iron Man was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and he debuted in Tales of Suspense number 39, and with a pretty dumpy looking walking garbage can suit. Stan created Tony Stark as a challenge to himself, trying to take a character that would be despised in the 60s for being a rich war profiteer, and then turning him into a hero that everyone loved. As always, Stan the Man was spot on. Tony Stark, billionaire, genius, war profiteer. Tony Stark started as a complex character that continued to emotionally evolve over the years. From being a founding member of the Avengers in the early 60s to such groundbreaking stories as the Demon in a Bottle story arc from the late 70s, where Tony struggles with being an alcoholic that ultimately results in him losing the armor and becoming homeless. He also continually struggles with the ramifications and the implications of the tech that he's developed, all while trying to keep that tech from falling into the wrong hands, as shown in the Armor Wars story arc. Hashtag Repulsor Rage! Extremis by Warren Ellis. This arc sets up the modern version of Iron Man, retelling his origin through flashbacks while showing his current attempt to keep the tech from falling into evil hands. It also sets up the next level tech that Tony will incorporate into his suits. Extremis is the influence behind the Iron Man movies, specifically Iron Man 3, and the motivating force in ABC's TV show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Everybody! The Mask and the Iron Man, written by Joe Quesada. This guy's so awesome, he'd later go on to become Marvel's chief creative officer. This arc perfectly sums up the Iron Man experience. After being struck by lightning, Iron Man's suit becomes sentient. First, this seems like an awesome idea for Tony, but the suit starts to like its creator less and less as the story goes along. It's really a kick-ass adventure that also happens to explore some deep issues in Tony's character, reflecting on what the suit really means to him, good and bad. The Marvel Comics universe is going through some pretty drastic changes in the next few months as a result of their company-wide crossover event, Axis, and Iron Man, no exception. In November 2014, we'll see the launch of The Superior Iron Man. Tony Stark has always struggled with being an egotistical, maniacal douchebag, and this series will see his ego unleashed with some pretty major repercussions. In fact, one of the first promotional images shows Tony in the new Iron Man suit with a martini. Could be trouble. Should be a wild ride. So, that irons everything out for you. Make sure to subscribe and feel free to add any story suggestions that you love in the comments section below. And meanwhile, we'll be developing an ironic man.
It's like Mayday! On your wedding day!
What have I done? And meanwhile, we'll be trapped in a cave and develop a suit of our own self-loathing because we can't build anything.
And then we'll explode everything!
With repressed anger! Meanwhile, we'll never make it as a tech hero because we keep getting bullied by Siri on our iPhone. Oh, Siri, stop!
I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. There's a problem, and I'm sorry.
That was a good one, Chris. That was so
Shut up!